they got from ancient Egypt that our ancestors already knew. They hiding that shit, but it's all about the afterlife and transcending to different realms. They bitch ass can't do it, right? White people can't do it. They can't do it. So they putting out the information in like fictional text to see if people that don't know everything can make sense out of this information type shit. So they'll put it out like a lot of shit in Harry Potter is just like theory, but it's like so realistic almost that it's like motherfuckers be actually doing science on that shit. So it's like the nigga broke it down how they just be using like she just the face of Harry Potter. She don't know what the fuck she talking about. She just wrote that shit. When she didn't write that shit, they gave her like basically somebody wrote that shit for her, and then she the face of it now type shit. And it's another book called the ISIS Thesis, bro. And this bitch gonna say her name is Judy K. King. The bitch gonna say she's breaking down the ancient shit. Bitch, you ain't breaking shit down. These are the secrets that they found out, but they didn't know what they was doing with this shit. So they had this bitch produce it so the scholars could pick up on it and break down the knowledge within it and see if they could get them a better understanding. But the whole gist of it, they not trying to give us all the information. They just trying to put out pieces of this shit type shit.
And let's do the rest.
Yeah, type shit. And then he turned in the video because he like they fucked up. Like y'all done did too much now. I know what it is now. I know what y'all hiding now. So that I ain't get all the way into the video, man. I'm about to send that to you right there.
That's like you gonna have. Bro, I was watching Cars, bro. They was really, bro. You gotta watch the second one.
Bro, this Disney movie shit get brain.
Bro, crazy as hell. And bro,
when you peeping it.
Oh, Cars. Bro, this nigga Lightning McQueen, he's a racist car and shit.
Yeah.
But he's like, all the corporations is using his face. You know what I mean? Like he's like everything. He's on the motherfucking board, and it's like showing you like how you just work for the corporations. You know, the niggas that we look up to, like even LeBron, bro, which is so fucked up. But like, you know what I mean?
LeBron dead in the center of that shit.
Right. And it is.
We rolling.
Yeah, we rolling. Y'all fuck that.
What's good, you bitch ass bitches? The fuck is going down? We coming at you with the first episode of Artificial Intelligence. I got my dog with me.
Nasty here.
Stu Nasty. I got Dude Nasty with me.
Yeah, that's the
Kev. And this Gab. Shit, we gonna kick it off. What was we talking about? We can kick it off.
We can turn off the TV.
Turn off the BV. Turn him off like that.
That's good.
Well, that's the
Clean, clean. You feel me? And then we just gonna start him off. What was we talking about already?
J.K. Rowling,
J.K. Rowling, bitch ass, he said. I think I just sent y'all that video that I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay, so we was on J.K. Rowling's bitch ass because, bitch, okay, imagine if all the work that you seen in Hollywood had a face on it that didn't produce that work. And basically that's what we getting at with J.K. Rowling, bitch ass. She supposedly thought of all this Harry Potter shit and produced all these books that turned into movies and made billions of dollars with no help, no assistance. So I'm just challenging that theory. Y'all agree with that shit?
Not one bit.
Hell. Nah, but do you agree with the fact that she made it, or do you think she didn't make the shit?
Oh yeah, she didn't make it. Or I'm saying like it couldn't even been one person that made
Oh
it.
yeah, it couldn't be one mind that came up with that.
Yeah.
And when you get to that, I'm glad you said that. Because when you get to the point that one person couldn't have came up with all this shit, why do they only have one author on this shit? Why are they trying to present it to us with one face on this shit? We know that it's a group effort coming up with that information. And then it make you look at all type of other shit that they just released. Like, they released, the Pentagon released UFO evidence or some shit like Y'all just be waiting, Tyson. Y'all wasn't sure what to do with that information. Y'all probably been sitting on it for 30, 40 years. Y'all like, fuck it, we gonna give it to the real scholars. We gonna see what they can do with that shit.
That's the occult for you right there.
That's explain what the occult is for me.
Pretty much the unknown. What you don't know could be used against you. And pretty much like you said, like that J.K. Rowling shit, you know it's a cult behind that, you know what I mean? So you don't even know J.K. Rowling could be a damn group for all we know, bro.
J.K. Rowling could be a damn corporation. You know corporations got the same rights as us.
We is corporations.
We are corporations. We got fucking barcodes and all that shit.
As soon as they said as soon as you sign the birth certificate, as soon as your parents sign that shit, you're a corporation.
Fact. They taxing your money.
And it was some shit like all the mail you get is capitalized. It said it's capitalized for a reason. Like, it's not really you. You like it's just a paper you type shit. You feel me? It's like it's you, and then it's like a paper you.
And see, I'm glad you said that shit, because that kind of get into why this podcast is called Artificial Intelligence. At what point are real bodies so GMO'd and programmed and, you feel me, in the matrix for so long that we just become the artificial intelligence? And all we know is the shit that they giving us. They giving us this J.K. Rowling shit. That's probably some ancient knowledge type shit that they took from our ancestors and said, listen, we came up with this shit, J.K. Rowling made this shit, you feel me, this is her shit. But that could be some ancient ass knowledge. You feel me? At what point do we get so much fake news and we believe in so many fake people that we the ones that's artificial type shit? All we know is fake shit type shit.
That's why I think it starts like at a young age, like they gotta get you as soon as you.
I mean, you pure type shit.
Bro.
And
Because
go ahead.
right, because you gotta think about it like this though. You know what I mean? Like we born into this world and shit. Like everybody gotta go survive. You feel me? Like back in the day, niggas was out here making spears and shit. They was against motherfucking food.
Yeah.
But like now niggas are going to Arby's and shit. You feel me? So
Or
it's like
DoorDash and shit.
right. So it's like now you think that's the normal. Now you think that's how you
Bruh,
born to
they
go to
have,
Arby's. Like nah, nigga. I mean,
Yo, you gotta think the way they was thinking, like what they was thinking about, since it was a whole like a lot less, they was like looking up like at the stars, really like contemplating that shit. I think we really like behind, bro.
Yeah, evolution might not have went the right way.
Yeah.
We might be
Or
like,
they just holding all the good knowledge, like giving us the fuck shit.
and then it's so crazy because it's like, okay, humans been around for a long time. They said dinosaurs was here 6 million years ago, and the time frame that they got dinosaurs living for is longer than what we've been here for. So it's like, one, did they evolve and what did they evolve into? And then how did they go extinct? And then two, how is we following them same patterns? Because it's like, yeah, they might not have had technology, but are we in like a constant loop type shit? Like, are we in some shit?
What if we is the dinosaurs?
whoa.
So that's what I'm saying.
So listen though, but y'all ever heard of like the Neanderthals and like you know I'm talking about the people back in the day, like how they used to play like portray them as like cavemen and like illiterate and like shit like that. So y'all ever heard of the story of the fallen angels?
I done heard of the fallen. I done heard of the lost angels.
Or some shit like that too, yeah,
I.e.
bro. I be feeling
Los
like I feel like this is what it was, bro.
Mm.
Oh yeah, in that see, bro, listen, bro, he snapped. See, look though, but this is what I really think though. I think this is what happened. You had the Neanderthal ass niggas like, and then it's the fallen angels. You feel me? And like, they came into like some people's bodies and shit, and then like, they spread their knowledge to the people. And, like, you know what I mean? And now everybody like, you know what I mean? Though, like they just like passing that around.
Yeah,
like,
they infiltrate. It's like infiltrating the bloodline type shit. And I was just watching this shit, bro, and it was talking about horizontal gene transfer, bro. And basically, I'm not sure what RNA is for, but I think that's what make up your chromosomes along with your DNA type shit. So your RNA and your DNA can be changed through horizontal genes transfer. And with that, what you need for that to happen is the transfer of viruses or bacteria. So viruses and bacteria didn't come around until a certain race of people was here type shit. Bringing plagues and dirty ass, nasty ass shit with them type shit. And it's like, what if that was what changed our genes, changed our whole genetic makeup, made us not as powerful? Because I'm holding firm to the belief that we was 30, 40, and 50 feet tall back in the day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You feel me? I think you ever seen how big them statues,
Bro,
you know how big the pyramids
Bro,
is?
just the blocks alone, bro.
Them
Bro,
bitches,
no cap,
you
exactly.
could lay your body on a block.
They try to say it was like they had slaves do that shit. I don't believe that, bro.
Nigga, you would have had to have 1,000 slaves
And
under
then
the
how
block.
it's built, bro, like how that shit don't fall in.
How
And
like,
like, but you gotta imagine how like the mind, like the power you gotta have to make someone even do that though. You know
how
what
the
I mean?
fuck is that bitch pointed like that?
Bro, you gotta think, bro. They were so like they mathematics was so much. I don't even think it was math. I think math is something else.
But nah, it was math though. I heard that like the whole.
But they
bro,
had
it's
to
like
be
the true
mind
math,
controlling
like,
that shit, bro.
I heard like the dimensions of the pyramids and shit is like for some like sacred geometry type shit. Like it's
Bro, they
like
math,
Bro,
math type
way
shit.
and
advanced.
Kemet, bro, the ancient knowledge that we had that I think the white people stole from us is quantum physics and all that astrology, astronomy, and all
I
that
think
shit.
that shit that people think is like far fetched.
Yeah, but I think our people had a grasp, like they was masters of that shit.
Y'all heard of the Fibonacci sequence?
Yeah.
I just learned about that shit like this week, bro.
Fibonacci, explain that.
It's a sequence of numbers, so basically it's like 1 + 1 = 2. But then you do 2 + 1, that's 3. 3 + 2, 5, and you just keep going. And it's like something about them numbers, like I don't know what it is yet, but it's something about them numbers, bro. And like if you draw them out in rectangles, you get like a perfect spiral. And that's like, and it plants a lot of plants and yeah, it was like a lot of plants with like pine cones and shit, like they spiral and they always end in one of them numbers. So like the Egyptians had to know that shit. Like they just knew shit. that we don't.
If you had to relate yourself to one liquid, now if you had to relate yourself to one thing that's not alive, that has no conscience, who would you relate yourself to?
No conscience?
To the computer.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's like the only thing you could really
That's
or that's the main thing you should be comparing yourself to
I mean, but the computer is really made
from our
From us.
yeah.
in your brain's image.
right, and even like the car, like the horsepower.
I was gonna say something like a car.
Yeah.
I was gonna say water. That's why I said liquid. But then I had to.
I was thinking water in my head.
And baby, I scratched that shit off because I was like, damn, I gave it away for these bitch ass niggas. Check on this real quick.
Oh yeah, we got
52.
42.
We did 42?
No, we got 42.
Okay. So what was we just saying?
The liquid.
Oh, the fucking liquids and the fucking computers and shit. But this shit crazy because it's like we made in the computer's image. But you know what's sick, bro? When you really break that down, and that's a fact that the computer is a model of your brain. You feel me? Not you are a model of the computer, but the computer is a model of your brain. So when you think of that and you look at a computer, every file you ever had, unless you deleted it, it's on there. You feel me? Every video you ever had, if it load up, you can watch it.
Bro, and that's why you be having like certain weird ass memories from a long ass time ago, like dumb
And it's
shit.
like you could put your
Dumb.
body in that memory though,
like
that's how you
turn
know.
it, like feel me, could low key control that.
Bro,
shit,
that's how you know consciousness is separate from the human flesh. Cause you could close your eyes and think back when you was 5 and you was holding your mom's hand.
You can
and
close your eyes and
Yeah.
just create images, bro.
Bro, y'all really not lying though, because I really peeped that like how the third dimensional body like the, and you know what I mean, it's like different. Because I remember I was at work off shrooms, you feel me, and I was tweaking, but then I started like, but I was eating up because I was telling myself to work, you feel me, like.
But you was
And I was
slicing
eating,
shit up.
nigga. I was.
Bro, I done been in that mode.
But she wasn't really there.
Yeah, like I was,
type
bro,
shit.
like I was tweaking, like everybody knew, like, oh yeah, but like I was just in my zone though, you feel me? Because I knew I was like,
Bruh.
it's just like I can't explain it. Bro.
I done been there, nigga.
It's
You
like I
know
was making
Paul.
myself work from the outside, bro.
Nigga, me and Paul went on a smoke break at Roosters one time, bro. You know how bad it get at Roosters.
Oh
The
God, bro.
dishwasher, bruh. Nigga, I'm talking about we seen the dishes from the back door. We walking in that bitch, dishes piled on the floor, and they said, nigga, I don't know what it was, but it's like me and Paul synchronized up, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Let's get this shit done.
Hey, without even saying it.
Nothing said,
Oh, we can
nigga.
tell.
I looked at him. He looked at that music. He went and played some Jeezy or something old as fuck.
Got
We
you.
start cranking shit out. Bro, I swear that shit was done, nigga. We just sat back and looked like this. We was high as fuck, bro. This is looking like, damn, bro, that shit crazy. We just did that shit, but that's what his body do. Like he was conditioned like 10 years of that shit. But it's like, it's crazy that niggas can sync up like that, but that's an outer body experience. Like, I was damn near controlling his body too. Like,
Like, bro, that'd be hard when you get the teamwork, especially on dishes. Like, I don't be getting no help, so like, I be
this
having
is
to
the worst
eat,
shit
nigga.
to ever have to do, bro. That's like the bottom of the barrel working a job type shit. For real. You ain't work no job till you had to do the dishes.
Bro, that's
You
why,
the first
like,
one there and the last to
When
leave.
niggas like look for the answer to life, bro, I feel like ain't no true answer, but it's a good thing to like look for, cause you gonna find hella crazy shit, bro.
Then that really, bro, that's what be blowing my mind, bro. It's like, okay, so it ain't no one like true answer to life. Besides, you feel me, maybe like how to transcend realms type shit. But
I like that.
yeah, type shit, like since it ain't no one true, like the answer to how to live, like you can't get that from death type shit, or you can't get that from going to sleep and transcending type shit. Like you want to know how you should live your life, you that's an answer that's good to look for type shit, even though it's not like one specific answer type shit. But the thing is, like, all the knowledge that's out there, like, damn, what was I just trying to say? It's like you could be misled so easily type shit.
Nah, I feel you.
Like,
Especially in this generation.
yeah, and it's, I think like people would be looking for an answer and they get caught up on one thing and it like keep them stuck for life type shit. Like you get caught up on one lesson or get caught up on the Bible or some shit. Like now you stuck type shit. You looking
Giving
through
your
this.
soul to that shit, bro.
Yeah, it's almost like you choosing one lens to look through type shit.
In this case, because like what people do is they equate something with good, and they be like, oh damn, so now I gotta get with God. So like I'll do anything to get with God, and they just do some weird ass crazy
Bro,
shit.
I'm glad you
It's
said
like-
that, bro. Cause niggas is really thinking like, will you ever hear somebody say like call somebody MAGA? You been hearing that? Like, bro, they call Ice Cube MAGA now. He make America great again.
Hey, what did he say for them?
They saying, but they basically saying he racist or something like. But how do make America great again?
That don't
when
make you racist, yeah, bro.
How do that one thing, bro? Words is really sorcery, bro. And like how you said, when people associating good with something, they start associating bad with something too. Like
Right.
it's subconsciously, if you want to associate Obama with good, you subconsciously associate the Democratic Party with good. Therefore,
It gotta be the opposite.
Right.
exactly
Has to be the
type
opposite.
shit. And now, bro, that's what happened to black people type shit, because they got caught up on that one thing. They looking through that Democratic lens, and it's like, you gotta
So
zoom out of that shit. You gotta stop looking at that shit.
Bro, you gotta start looking at all that shit, bro.
Like, you gotta step all the way back out. Like,
Yeah.
stop looking at shit through the Jesus angle. Stop looking through the Democratic angle. Like,
Bro, I be
Right.
trying to
put
think
your
like,
ego and your subjective shit to
Yeah,
the
bro.
side.
And actually challenge yourself. Like people don't understand. It's like I understand like people's ego, like you said. Like imagine how people feel, how good they feel that you can really call the president like an idiot or some shit. People actually relate with you on that. But it's like at the end of the day, you don't even know this nigga. You don't know what this nigga going like.
Exactly.
It's like for you to really say that without you knowing what's going on in this world just shows. You know what I mean? Like
Bro, low key on some shit, bro. Cause I was just watching this podcast. It's like Bloods and Crips now, bro.
bro, that's what I always like. Red,
Yeah.
blue, bro.
It's a
That
free
shit,
market.
it gotta be the same thing. It's
That
gotta be
shit
a
is-
connection to that shit.
Bro, that's systemic. They want us to be divided, bro.
Oh my
Like,
God, they really do.
and it's crazy people don't even see it like that.
they don't see it,
Yeah.
and the worst people with it is our community, cause they really be like,
Fight
oh,
for that.
Joe Biden said, shut up, bro. That's my nigga.
bro.
It's like, I'll slap skin off your face. And you telling me to go vote. These are people telling me to go vote. You fuck with Joe Biden
Just because he
told-
said that.
Just because he said shut up,
Bro, that's retarded.
Yeah, you're done. you really, and you the main one telling people that, bro, they vote matter.
Like Cardi B, bro. Oh my God. Bro.
There
My
is
grandparents been voting for years. You feel me? Like,
Bro, there's an attack on the black community. I wrote this shit down, boy. Hold on. Bro, it's so much. Hold on. Alright, bro. Starting with the motherfucking Martin Luther King and the Civil Rights Movement. That shit should have never happened, bro. Integration should have never happened. That's probably the worst thing that could have happened to it, bro. Hold on. Let me.
We can go get our own land though. Integration should have never happened, but
I feel like if we try, bro, they not letting it happen, bro.
That systematic oppression, you know what I mean? Like people just dependent on it to the point where you kill your own brother over the system. Like niggas is that sleep. So it's like, bro, you really gotta gather your niggas and just who knows, bro.
I mean, it ain't nowhere you can really go type shit. Like, bro, I think people are so programmed because they never like. Okay, really think about the fact that most black people never been outside of their state, let alone the country. So if everybody telling them like, America where it's at, y'all niggas is tripping. This is where it's at. We not eating where we from. You go over there, they gonna kill you because you black. Like they just locking you up because you black and making you work. They killing black folk over here. So it's like, for real, we don't realize how bad it is, and we think it's good, but none of it is good type shit. We don't realize how bad it is, one, and we don't realize how much help we don't have, two, type shit. Like, people be thinking, oh, I could just go back to Africa. No, you can't. They colonized Africa too. Egypt don't belong to black people no more type shit. Like, there really ain't nowhere you could go type shit. You leave America, you just gonna have less opportunity, you gonna get discriminated more against type shit. Like, you already in the best that your situation can get, and then they've been manipulating us since the Civil War and shit.
The Civil Rights Movement directly led to the destruction of the black community, bro. Because look, it benefited whites more than blacks. The white man's economy was sinking at that time. But I ain't gonna go into the details of that. That whites was losing jobs. I guess no jobs were being created. Alright, so then look, the black community at that same time was flourishing, bro. Because the money was staying within the community, bro. It's like niggas was having their own shops, own businesses, trains, buses.
Soon as they 1800s, right?
Yeah, bro. Or this the 60s. 1960s.
Oh, 1960s? Okay. Yeah.
Or the 19, I don't know, bro. I could be wrong. But yeah, bro, but as soon as they integrated, bro, like, it just helped white people more than black people. Like, it literally led
integration was around 65 type shit.
It literally led to the,
well, one thing I realized, bro, that niggas don't understand is like how you subconsciously oppress yourself, though, and that's another thing through the manipulation. Like, you gotta understand, people think like all black people only in Africa, but you gotta remember, bro, we indigenous everywhere, bro. Like, you can go anywhere on the earth, bro, and find a black person, bro. Like,
and they colonize, and people be thinking like, and that's what be fucking me up, bro, because they be calling like the Native Americans like. Black people was here too. Like when they brought black people here, black Indians was here. Yeah, like stop calling Native Americans.
It's like gaslighting. You feel me? It's not like
they
not gonna tell you the truth, but they still won't tell you the truth.
And they'll give you a false truth just to get you away from the. You feel me?
How could a nigga discover something if people was already here? Yeah. It was already discovered. You can't just give that nigga credit.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like this is what happened though. See, look. The Christopher Columbus story has like a bigger parable for real, because I be feeling like you gotta remember, we always look at it like, oh, Christopher Columbus, yeah, of course he ain't discovered, but you gotta think about what about all the niggas that was there before Columbus? Like, you gotta remember this whole earth and shit. Like,
yeah, they had to buy New Orleans from but New Orleans is a French name for one, but they had to buy that from France. You ever heard of the Louisiana Purchase? Yeah, they had to buy that land from France. They was doing us so dirty. They want us to call them natives, bro. It was us, bro. They was doing us so dirty, but it was like, we gonna give you a Federal Reserve note for this land. You feel me? That's worth millions of dollars type shit. But they basically was just giving us, look, give me him, I got you. You don't know what that's worth. Like,
you can roll a little point too.
Like that bitch on fire. Use that bitch as a blanket. You don't know what you can get out of that bitch.
Yeah, bro.
You feel me? But they was really robbing us
but
for our
they was
land.
master schemes though.
That's true. That's actually fire that you brought that up too. I kind of forgot about like that. Like the U.S. wasn't even the U.S. at one point. You feel me? They earned our independence from Britain, like hella different places, bro. So like niggas be for like sleeping on that shit.
They dumbass got finesse and then they start finessing their own people.
Right,
That's the only reason America start flourishing type shit. They was like, we need the finesse. The papers, but they found out they could tax, bruh. It was like, we gonna get y'all to vote in favor of
I don't
taxes.
think they even look at white people as one of them, bro. Like the elites, like the top niggas, I don't think they really fuck with the white people.
But they know white people don't got it. Listen, bro, I'm telling you, the racism can't just be just racism. You know it gotta be like some shit like, y'all got something that we need. Like think of any nigga that ever hated on you type shit. Or any bitch that had ever hated you type shit.
Damn, you really on something.
Like you got something that they need and they can't get it. They don't have no access to it. And then they get to try to eat in bodies and shit. They was eating slaves type shit. If y'all didn't know that shit. They eating shit right now for real. We ain't gonna get on that, Hillary. I'm on your ass. I'm on her ass for real.
Obama, bitch.
I'm on that ass for real.
Yeah, he said Obama.
Fuck
We got that
Obama.
right.
You feel me?
Garage.
And it's, you know what's crazy though, bruh?
What?
One of Obama's daughters is bad as fuck.
Yeah,
Bro, probably.
yeah. I think the younger one.
I think
Oh,
the
the
young
one that was at a party. I remember. Yeah, she was. She was smoking. Wasn't she smoking weed or she smoking?
Nah,
that's
she got a
the
long
one.
face.
Oh.
Nah, the other one though, hey,
Yeah.
she's bad. Where did they get that?
How did Michael?
Did they GMO her?
Yeah, like it don't make sense.
And that's what I'm saying. Like you got us like. First off, you already like straight GMO shit. Do you even realize how much we being programmed to only like fake ass, fake hair, fake titties, fake lips?
Yeah.
Like the baddest bitches is fake shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
We being programmed to love this GMO
that
shit.
That's crazy.
Everything you love GMO
But you know,
ass steak.
you know what the biggest influence is though, right? Hip hop, rap.
Yep.
That's where the culture come from, bro. And that's what exactly where
And
they
for
come
real,
from.
for real, and it really come from black women. Black
Yeah,
women
that's what I'm
are the
saying.
most influential.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna put it all on black women because black men be out here.
Bro, but black women gotta understand how much power they got, though.
They are the most powerful.
Yeah,
though.
bro.
Right. But you understand? You give your power away when you put
They
that
the
fake
catch.
ass wig on. You put that big ass.
You get your power away when you out here championing these transgenders that's taking your body parts type shit. Or did I go too crazy?
Nah, keep going.
Yeah.
You know, man, bitch ass,
Okay.
because transgenders is out here buying women's body parts type shit. Where you think they getting women's body parts from?
Black women.
Black women, because white women don't got viable body parts to even get purchased.
Yep.
Them is dollar body parts right there. A white body. You get a black body and that shit lasts.
racist, man. We sorry.
We sound racist, but this shit is shit you
We
can go
not-
look
we
your
not
body up and
racist,
go
bro.
That's what
get
I'm saying.
Not
But you understand? White people, they gonna have to. They really want your body though. Like they
White people
buy that
really,
shit.
white people, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
they-
no.
Us.
That's a great- that's a great
us.
example.
I need to see that again.
Yeah,
I need to see that.
I never watched that.
I watched that.
I need to watch that
theater,
again.
Yeah.
Because I think that might be like some actual
Some
like,
doppelgang shit.
bro, like alternate dimension. Like then there's niggas like us, but are opposite personalities. I think that's
And when they get to this motherfucking GMO
underground. It
shit,
was underground too, bro. My fault.
when they get to, nah, you straight when they get to this GMO shit, and they out here cloning meat, and they making bitches that used to be real, now they got them full of fake features, and we love the fake shit. What if they out here doing the same shit with people, bro? Cloning shit.
Bro, they got to, bro. 'Cause it's like,
If they could clone the food you eat and you can't taste the difference.
Oh God, bro.
They
cause
put
niggas
a,
ain't slaughtering real chickens. You feel me?
Niggas
So you
ain't
not even
slaughtering-
think
Bro,
about
I
it.
think our
Cows.
taste buds been finessed. I think they've been
but
finessed.
we've been genetically finessed.
Yeah, we've been finessed.
I'm trying to
Bro,
tell y'all, we used to be 30, 40 feet. I'm being dead,
Bruh.
bro. Nigga, if you go up to the Sphinx statue, bruh, you could lay your body on the toe of the feet, your whole body on the toe or the whole foot. That bitch really like 90 feet tall. You think they was trying to represent one of
Well,
us?
and then they carvings was just so precise and shit. It don't make sense.
Then on the carvings, bruh, it'll have a big ass body, and then it'll have little bodies, like serving that big ass body, bro. I'm being dead ass serious, but the giants is real. They was black. We had to get genetically finessed. And then this nigga talking about, what if we was the dinosaurs? How big was the fucking dinosaurs back then?
Bro, you gotta think everything
Bro,
they
that's-
get a
that
little
is
bit
crazy.
smaller though.
And it's like, bro, they tell these little stories. They be trying to tell you the story like it's real, but then like you don't really know how it's real though.
Yeah.
Oh, and then let me.
That's right.
I'm glad you said that shit, cause let me give you all the similarities between humans and reptiles. We both have third eye consciousness, so they have the same third eye that
They
we have
shit. I heard they shit was like on the top. It's
It's
called the
in the cranium of their head.
peripheral gland, some shit like that.
Perfect.
Yeah, peripheral gland. Like they shit was like dead at the top.
Boom, and I'm gonna tell y'all why that's so important. We got webbed skin. We got scales on our skin. When we shed, we can shed skin and that shit can grow the fuck back. Like
we shed
reptiles.
skin every time we take a shower, bro. We shed skin.
Not only that,
But when I was looking at my nephew, like he the newborn, this nigga's peeling and shit, looking dusty and shit, looking ashy. He really
babies really be peeling type shit. But you can peel too type shit. Like that's we shed skin all the time type shit. But the reason that third eye is so crazy is because reptiles and humans are the only conscious beings that can perform parthenogenesis. And that's where you can basically manifest your offspring. You can reproduce without sexual encounters. And humans can do this shit, but they say that the embryo is not strong enough that it produces.
I think females can do that shit for real, bro. Like till they.
But if they genetically fucked us up,
yeah,
that would
might
make
be
sense
right.
why we can't do that shit now.
Yeah.
Cause we're not even thinking that's a possibility.
We not even, and y'all done fucked this, y'all done genetically raped us. Let's be real.
Bro, no cap. It's crazy how real that really is.
That y'all done genetically raped this type shit to the point where a lot of the shit we probably could do, like we probably used to be able to transcend like nothing. If think about it, if you thought from the time you was a baby that you could just transcend between dimensions and you always thought that was real, and anybody that didn't think that was real, you would laugh at them because they sound so crazy. But that's how much you believed it. It probably would be like that for you. If you believed in it that much, it probably would be like that. You feel me? So imagine if they didn't fuck you up from birth type shit, all the shit that would be natural type shit that you could do. And we probably was really performing parthenogenesis type shit back in the day. With
Bro,
the
I
women.
know women what, bro.
We can't do it.
We
obviously,
came
but
from the women, so at
we
some
definitely
point,
came from the women.
at some point it was all women.
You don't know a man that didn't come from a woman.
The black woman is God.
Ain't there more females than
At
males
least our God.
in the world? There's more females.
Yes, there's
Yeah.
women outnumber men 3-1.
Yeah.
And that's why some people believe in polygamy and shit.
Yeah. 5 wives.
I need it.
Yep.
Need it! I mean, you feel me? But that's a whole other topic. But women do outnumber us 3-1. So you feel me? And they out here running them up type shit. Some niggas can handle 12 women at a time type shit. I ain't saying I did it, but I know niggas can do it type shit. And you feel me? That's just some crazy shit.
Bro, and you gotta think like, bro, it's so natural for us, like men. Why you think
It's
we do what we
dummy
do? Like,
natural.
It's just
How
natural.
many
like,
niggas you know cheat?
Exactly. Why you think cheating a thing?
Why you think cheating is a motherfucking thing?
Who told y'all cheating was wrong?
And then it's so fucked up. This is why we so fucking stupid. Cause we got women thinking they can be men now.
Yup.
Now we done fucked it up. Now they done went the wrong way. We all evolving the wrong way.
Yeah.
Bro, that's like so true, bro.
They fucking up.
I was
our
just watching a
genetics,
video
bro.
on YouTube. The dude was just speaking about that shit.
That we going the wrong way. Bro, you know what be making me sick though, bro? Like, one, I don't be liking when the transgenders be trying to play sports. Cause now it's like,
There's transgenders playing sports.
there was some transgenders trying to run track.
Oh, hell.
I'm talking about whooping these records ass, bro. I'm
Like
talking
a
about
man on
In
a
the
girl's
women's-
team type shit. That's not fair.
It's not
I'm talking about
fair.
spanking these records.
Not fair.
I'm talking about records. Bitches that held the record.
Like our
they
makeup
hold.
is completely different,
no.
bro.
Bitch that held the record.
We was built
Forever.
to be like
Bitch
more.
out here whooping them records
That's not
ass.
fair.
That's how crazy it is though that you could go get a sex change and they like go change your life though. You can fuck around
Yeah,
with
But you know they got
NBA.
same-sex bathrooms now?
I was about to say, nigga, walk in the girls' bathroom like this. Like, it's like no.
Bro, I went to the, what was it called? I went to this cafe, bro. They had a same-sex bathroom in there. It's in Columbus. Yeah, bro. I'm like, yeah, this shit. And
I'm wicked.
I just think, long as niggas know the truth about why the shit is, then if you decide to go do that shit, like, but. Bruh, it's
I
like
ain't
a
challenging
reason
nobody.
for it. It's a
If
reason
you
for
gay, you
it.
gay. And I fuck with gay people too. I fuck with gay people. I fuck with the LG community, the LGBTQ community. I just don't like people out here purchasing black women's body
Yeah.
parts. And if you doing that, if you support
They
that,
got
I
little
can't fuck
kids
with
kissing on cartoons, bro.
you. They got little kids out here kissing.
Little boys kissing
This
on cartoons.
nigga Joe Biden
That's
came out
porn.
his body and said, "This nigga Joe Biden, bro. I wanted to smack this man's teeth out of his mouth." This nigga came out his body for one. It then came out and said, if an 8-year-old boy decides one morning he just wants to be a girl, why can't he do it?
Why is he deciding that? What did he see to make him want to decide?
For one, why did he say Negro? Like, why didn't he just say a boy?
No, he ain't saying nigga.
I was about to say. I think he said that.
No, I do want to just slam his body. Nah, bro, I do.
I'm going to black card real quick.
Why would you call us a nigga?
So you just gonna call me a nigga? You just gonna call me a nigga?
But I want to know why you said that.
That's funny, bro.
Black Twitter would have crucified that nigga.
Bro,
You were remotely
8-year-olds
saying
be
that.
on black Twitter though.
Okay.
No, you gotta think about, bro, what we was watching when we was little.
We ain't have all
We
that
had
shit.
no
We had the
kids, though.
staticky TVs with the porn on it.
Static, nigga. Porn was a risk back then, nigga. Cause nigga, if you buy that porn, nigga, that's a charge. It's gonna show up in that.
Going so up, oh god.
Now you got young niggas ain't got to maneuver.
But
like
now
that.
it's so easy for them
Bro,
to
young
see.
niggas can just go on. Let me see your phone right quick. They can delete that bitch before you get your phone back.
Or incognito.
It's so it's easy.
Bro, I done let a young nigga see a phone, bro. YouTube search booty, fat booty, booty shake.
Bro, twerk team used to be my shit. Twerk team, boy.
Nigga, you remember that girls going wild, nigga?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Nigga, what I used to be up, nigga, and they
They
used
used
to
to
come
like
on.
channel, yeah, like, but it was pay-per-view though. I
It
didn't
was on
know.
paper, but nigga, they used to play the ad for like an hour, bro. So I used to watch that. Ding, 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 ding. Bro, they had the stars on it. You know what? I was at 3 in the morning, nigga, wrestling, bent over, nigga. Wrestling, bent over, nigga. I got me up, nigga. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, 3 in the morning, nigga. I'm watching that Girls Gone Wild, nigga. All the ads, nigga. No cat, that's how it used to be. Now
You remember
got
the little
all
channel
these
they used to
ads.
show all the things that's gonna come on? You used to be like, you know, talking about you used to scroll through.
Little ad type shit.
Yeah, like,
Nigga,
it
I
was
used
like
to
channel
be-
100. That's what you
I was about to say, I used to be at 800. Just reading the description and
Searching for them
shit.
bitches.
crazy ass pornos and shit.
Bruh, I used to read the description because I knew I wasn't gonna buy it. So I just went to hear like, yeah, that's his hey.
But it's so
Bro.
easy to watch porn now, though.
Y'all know what's crazy though? I actually had bought the chicks. Y'all know the movie White Chicks?
Yeah, I bought that shit,
Bro, but listen, I was at, it was me and my brother, bro. We was young as hell, bro. We was on pay-per-view, right? And then we go to the adult section, but I couldn't read at the time, so I said, adult or adult? I said like some crazy shit. I'm like, what is this? And then I was like, I looked over, it was like White Chicks. It was like White Chicks 3, White Chicks. It was like, I was like, damn, they got sequels? So I clicked that bitch. The first thing you see, nigga, and I was like, oh, damn, my mom came down. Yeah, bro.
Bruh, and that shit
What
used
are
to
you
be
watching?
back in the day, but that shit was all moan, bruh. It wasn't no clapping in that shit, bruh. It was all moan. But for real, bruh, y'all gotta put that porn away, man.
Oh,
Y'all
yeah,
gotta
that
put
shit-
that porn
it's
away,
not good
man.
for you,
Practice some semen retention. You feel me? You bust one nut,
Losing energy.
you lose the energy that you could use to run a whole 20 miles. It's the equivalent.
I'm on like 120 plus days on semen retention.
Okay.
I just gotta see this other.
I was about to say. I'm off for the porn though. I'm off for the
Yeah.
porn
I'm
though.
done.
Put it up.
Put that shit down.
Put it up. You feel me?
That shit not good for your mental.
That shit not good, bro. It desensitized women, bro. I done talk to women like women that use their vibrator like that.
And fuck them up.
They fuck them up to the point
Damn.
where real sex don't do it for them like that.
Damn.
You,
Bro,
that's some crazy shit.
I heard-
bro, to be desensitized.
I need a female to confirm this, but I heard females can like sense when you beat your dick, like you a dick beating ass nigga. Like they can sense it somehow, some way.
Whoa, I will be hurt.
Yeah.
No, imagine she sensed the like, I don't dip it. I ain't big.
But no bitches gonna come up on you with that kind of.
They not gonna fuck with you.
Hey,
they gonna sense that shit.
Bro, I remember, bro, back in the day, bro, they used to do this. But they used to, all the girls used to make you put your finger out.
To measure your dick or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, girls used to be all
Bro, but niggas have little ass fingers, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
but I ain't know it wasn't real, so I'm like, damn, like I started trying to put my fingers away. Like, you ain't about to measure me like that. But some niggas out here like half a finger type. I'm like, yeah. Back when you believe that shit, I'm
Bro,
like,
that hurts you
damn,
back
dog.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I think some niggas was like getting, you feel me, exposed. Like, it might have been the case for some niggas type shit. Cause of how they reacted to it. Like,
Yeah, that's what
Why you not laughing?
for. Yeah, like why you getting defensive?
yeah, you supposed to be laughing with everybody, dog. You taking him to the heart.
Love that. You gotta love that. It's clowning.
But I used to think I could tell, like, if a girl pussy was wet or not. So I really still feel like I can tell type shit. Like,
I can tell if like
She
a
got
bitch
the
a
butter.
freak, but I can't. I don't know. I can tell if a girl get down.
but like the skin complexion sometimes be like the way they glow sometimes. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
I feel you.
nah, she might have that dropper. You feel me?
Get in there.
And then some bitches, it be like, there's no way she don't have that dropper.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Then it be some bitches like, you can tell her shit just weak. Well, I done ran into some weak pussy. We not even gonna get on that. We ain't even gonna get on that. Force field.
Oh wait, you was telling me, but
And we right back at it.
you was showing me that was it the same thing? Like how we attract the same energy and shit.
Yeah, bro. We it's an electromagnetic field, bro, and it's around it. So it's like, you feel me? You can really tune in with the energies around you type shit. And then beyond that, you feel me? If it's scientific fact that we are energy, that's a big ass chair. If it's scientific fact that we are energy,
It's like a 0.3 difference.
but if it's scientific fact that we are energy, and it's scientific fact that energy cannot be created nor destroyed, then eternal life is already an existing thing. So what eternal life are we not being taught about? Because that would mean that we're just in a time loop, right? If your energy is just bouncing from organism to organism, you feel me? When this one die, it come back in this one, like,
That's crazy though. So if we weren't created and then maybe we did evolve, then we wasn't created.
humans might have evolved, but it's like your
No.
consciousness might have existed
No, look.
in a different organism.
The Fibonacci sequence basically like proves that like, cause how perfect it is, it proved that like somebody had to like, I don't know, like,
Bro,
it's created
I think
somehow.
we made white people, bro.
Yeah, I think they came from like our offspring type shit.
And even in the Bible, it say men of God, and it say son of God, and it say son of man. It distinguishes that it's two different groups of people type shit. I think we
That's
are.
actually wild.
Yeah, it's wild, bro. And then it's crazy because people don't catch on to it. But in the Bible, it say in the first few days, oh, I created man and I gave him woman, so they could replenish the earth type shit. Then he go talk about Adam and Eve, like they was the first people on earth. But you already said that you made men and women, plural type shit. And you set them out to go monitor the earth and replenish the earth type shit. So where did creating a man from the dirt come from? And getting his woman from his rib? Like, where was all that? You didn't do that at first. These gotta be some whole different shit. A whole different creation. I don't know too much about the Bible. I ain't gonna, you feel me, try to.
But like, how is it gonna be the story of God? But it's crazy though, because it's like, if you think about it, from the beginning, it's like, if you're gonna have something about your God, or you have some like claim you God, but it's like there's powers over you. You know what I mean? So it's like I feel like the Bible really a finesse for real, because it's like how you gonna just not make that clear? It's like
Well, the
it's
Bible
just like
super
trying to demand
finesse,
shit
bro.
from you. You know? Yeah.
And then it's like the Bible tell you like you born into sin. How you just gonna do me like that? Ain't that crazy? Ain't nobody ever asked their God like, dang, you did this crazy. Like, we made in your image and I don't do shit like this.
And it's like they tell you all these problems, but they don't give you nothing to solve it. Like, you know what I mean? It's like they don't help you.
That's
at
what I'm
all.
saying.
It's
Yeah, like
it's
how are you gonna? We're born into this problem and we don't even have no understanding of that.
That's the problem.
We born into sin, but I don't even have no understanding. How you already died for some shit I ain't do yet? Oh, he already died for your sin. you supposed to sin. Go ahead, because he died for you to do that. So you're so.
More than that shit.
Ain't that shit really ass backwards though? If he died for my sins, but y'all telling me that I can't sin. Matter of fact, not only did he die for my sins, but it's 10 sins that I can't do. He ain't died for them? Like the shit really contradicting itself
That's
type
so
shit.
weird. Like, wasn't bro holy? So like, how you dying for sins? If you holy, you ain't got. You should have nothing to do with no damn sins.
If they was all on you, oh, if the sins was all on you, you couldn't. But I think it said something about that in the Bible though, like he couldn't go to heaven because he wasn't pure because he died with all them sins. But then he came, he reincarnated.
And they made that dumb
But
ass
they
book.
they
Yeah.
tell you, but they tell
They
you
said,
he
I'm gonna scam the
reincarnated.
fuck out these niggas. Think about
3
it.
days later, he woke his body right the fuck back up. They said he did it again around Easter.
They said, yeah.
Damn. What if you, when you die in this realm, the third dimension, like my body was to die, right? What if I was being born 3 days later in another stomach? What if that's really how shit works?
I think it is something like that.
Or like when you just die, you just respawn.
You gotta be, but you have to respawn though, bruh.
Like a game.
On some instant shit though.
Or like maybe it's like it's hella different dimensions, bro. That you just die in that one. You know how it's like
What if
almost
you
like
come
Rick
back
and Morty
on
shit.
on baby like Earth 7,000?
Right.
But what that in that video that you saying, bro, he's talking about
How many
you gotta
infinite
get
Earths
right.
and shit?
You gotta get right in order to go to the next.
Oh yeah,
To the next
but
dimension.
it's also like he be talking about people getting stuck in this one type shit.
Right. Because think about it. What if you go to you die and then you
If
know
you're
now
not
you're in
right
another
to-
dimension where things is completely different. You know what I mean? Where it's like niggas learned that they could fly. You feel me? So that niggas is just out there flying. Like it's just like you know what I mean, or something like that. It's like because you know how like we in this dimension and like you don't really know because we ain't been to no other one. That's what I'm saying. Like what if you just
Facts. And then who is we to say that this is the only planet that got life on it when it can be infinite galaxies type shit.
I started searching up that quantum physics stuff just a little bit, just to like kind of get it, and like what they were saying, bro, is like it's weird. It's weird because like it's a lot to it, but like they shoot an atom like, and when they try to observe it up close, it's like the atom know that it's being watched and it do something different than it would do if it wasn't being watched.
And that's why they say like thermodynamics and quantum physics is like you can't really study it because I think Albert Einstein was like if anybody tells you they understand quantum physics, they lying because
The possibilities endless.
yeah, when you change how you look at something, what you looking at changes. So how he was just saying, if the atom know you looking at it and you get close to that bitch and it start changing, that's not the same shit you was just looking at. So the same formulas that you was coming up with or math equations that you was coming up with, that shit don't apply no more to the same shit.
Bro, and like, bro, it's something about math. That's why niggas don't like, that's why niggas hate math. Like, they want us to hate math, bro. It's something about math that, like, we don't get, we not getting. I'm not trying to figure that shit out, bro.
I think it's
But
0
they
to
also
9, bro.
using it to fucking programmers. Like a lot of this shit probably don't even.
Like we don't understand numbers like how we should. That's what it is.
I feel like,
But I think like you know how they came up with pi.
Yeah.
I think it's a different pi, bro. I heard it was like 1.116 or something, but it's not called pi. It's called something else too. But
Probably has a meaning to why it's like that.
yeah,
too, like,
even you said it's the golden ratio,
Yeah,
the 1.116.
yeah, some shit like that.
I think that's what it is, baby.
Yeah. And then they got a
For
a
like
golden-
Saturn and shit too,
But I feel like anything they name golden after is something important about that shit.
bro. Why the fuck is Saturn set up like an eye? Think about it. The rings
If you turn
is
it
like the
right.
eyelids and the top of the eyelids, and then the pupil is the actual planet. Then it got little extra little, you feel me, wrinkles type shit, but it's many rings type shit.
and what's crazy is the rings ain't even solid. Like it's like some beam of light or something.
That's
Yeah,
what's
like,
crazy. How though?
That mean the light is like going around that bitch like, bruh. Cause it ain't going just like.
Think about this too, bro. Bro, it gotta be a sound too, bro.
Yeah, we just can't hear it so loud.
Like sound, I forget where I read it at, but sound is like, or light is sound at a higher oscillation or whatever. You feel me? So basically they the same shit. It's just if it get faster or higher pitch or whatever type shit, it turn into this type shit. So what if them bitches is making a sound that we can? What if the universe like really loud as? What if everything really sound like Om though? And that's why people meditate like that. They say Om.
Yeah.
What if that's the sound that this bitch really make?
It probably is like one, cause constant vibration sound like.
Your voice really powerful like that, bruh.
Bro, even just like talking, that shit kind of like how we come up with all these languages and shit. Like it's weird. But that's that 1 + 1 = 2 shit. You gotta learn this before that. Like,
That's why I really be like trying to make my own words and shit, like my own freaky ass sounds and shit, like.
Cause you
But-
can though.
Yeah, cause you can, and then it get beastie, bruh.
Yeah.
And then you like created your own different like
and it helps you
approach to
learn
like,
shit, like different shit too. Like how communication is really based off of. You know what I mean?
and then you can start communicating outside of language. Like I can, God,
Niggas know what you
saying. Nobody know what I said, but he knows
what it meant.
like he felt that. Like ain't no words needed for that. And that nigga
It's
just
the
tell
tones,
me,
bro. You said the right tone at the right time.
that's crazy vibration. Really like that, bruh.
Yeah, bro.
Okay. And it's like the universal language. So like at the end of the day, no matter what language nobody speaks, like
the tone, and then people be trying to talk down and like, oh, the tone don't really matter, but it really matter how you say something, cause
Yeah, for sure.
I can tell how you coming off from your vibration type shit. So if you want a different tone, like I'm gonna pick that up type shit.
yeah, bro, that shit really crazy.
That shit sick.
That's a fact.
Man,
But I miss. Oh, you go ahead. Go ahead. I was gonna say nothing for you.
I was about to say some crazy shit. It's crazy, like, okay, we talking about making our own languages and vocab and sounds and shit, but we using a foreign language. Like this is not our
First
native
place,
language type
right.
shit.
Yep.
And then like you gotta really think. I be telling people all the time, words is sorcery, and that's why they call it spelling, because it spells.
And our language is like Bible based, so we can like correlate more to the Bible. Like
Facts.
son, Jesus is the son. You got the sun in the sky. Like,
Bro, and every time you using a word, like people don't be understanding the root of these words, but they call it sorcery because you actually casting spells because your vibration is that powerful type shit. So when you saying good morning, not understanding that you saying morning as in grieving type shit, like that's a negative vibration type shit. You feel me? But you didn't realize that. But that's why words are sorcery type shit.
and there's so many words you can break down.
So, bro, somebody broke down a whole scheme of money and how they call it. Okay, they relate money to water, and it was like, boom, the river bank is where the current is. Currency goes in a bank. They call it cash flow, like the flow of the water type shit. When you take money out, they call it liquidated. when okay, they call it liquidate when you take your money out. When you can't take your money out, they calling it your assets are frozen. You feel me? Like they trying to relate it to source, but they relating it to water the whole time type shit, bro. And they call it currency type shit.
Yeah, that's
Like everything about it is really like, even the fucking cash sign, bro. Remember we was talking about the sign wave and shit, but a wave is water, bro.
Yeah, what's that about? That gotta be about something.
Bro, you know English what it means is English or the language of the fallen angels, like English or something like that. And it's like that's why it's like it's so different from every other language though.
But they be talking about fallen. Like, I know what you talking about, the fallen angels, bro. Like they, in some video I was watching, they was breaking it down. Like the angels that fell out the sky, they like the ones that betrayed God type shit. Like they start trying to take on His ability type shit. And I think they was like having sex with the women or some shit, like whatever they was doing, but they was like betraying God's word. Or according to the Bible, this is what happened type shit.
I know that I think we like are gods. We are gods.
That's a fact.
All four of us down here, we are gods. You watching this, you're a god or a goddess. It's up here, like that's it up here. That's how I feel about it.
That shit crazy, cause bro, and then another thing that's crazy, like this nigga Bruce Lee said be water.
Be water.
Be water.
Bro, flow, you gotta flow. You gotta find your flow. I don't know, I can't really explain it, but every sport you can find the flow. I feel like in life, every day, if you find your flow, you gonna start eating like.
And the thing is, bro, finding your flow is being able, like, nigga, if you in a big cup, nigga, you gonna spread farther. If you in a small cup, nigga, you gonna be taller. Like, you gotta adapt to whatever you in, like water type shit.
Damn, what's up the water though? This shit goes back to the water though.
And it's something in that
It's
water.
something about the
We
water.
don't even know. We don't even know about the water that we live
don't.
in. The world, the earth is mostly water, just like our body. And we don't even be putting that together type shit, how we made in the earth universe.
Bro, y'all know my fault, but nah, you know what's crazy though? Cause like bro, like the earth is like 70% water, so it's like it's more water than earth, so it's not even earth. It's really water though.
Oh, it's water.
But that's the thing. What the fuck is holding the water?
It's like, oh god.
Like just like the fucking Saturn rings. That ain't no, you see it, but if you slice your hand through it, it ain't nothing that you about to come in contact with. What the fuck is keeping the water?
Yeah.
Like, it ain't the land that's keeping the water. What the fuck is keeping the land?
What's under the water? Under the water. You know what I'm saying?
And maybe we gotta look within our,
is it
because
a
we
bottom
mostly
for real,
water type
or do
shit.
you like go through some other shit or something like, bruh?
Yeah.
Bro, it's so much shit we don't know.
But we
like,
know water go in a fucking spiral. What if it's really a drain though at the bottom of the water?
That would make, bro. That would
And you
make
can fuck
sense,
around,
bro.
get about
It would make stupid sense. 'Cause it would make so much sense, because how the fuck water keep raining?
Wait, what you mean?
Oh no, I know how the fuck water. We gonna top him up. We gonna top him up. But nigga, that's it though.
But you
It's
got
crazy,
bro. Like the way it move, and like if you drop something, and it's like, well, I don't know, cause cups do that too, and ain't nothing
shit
sucking it. Ain't nothing sucking at the end of the cup. I don't know, bro.
bro, it's like,
But you know how your body work. You gotta expel waste. Like water just can't sit in your body type shit. Like you gotta take a piss. You gotta spit
It's a
sometimes.
drain.
Yeah,
It's
there gotta be a
draining
drain.
somewhere. It's draining
bro,
somewhere.
to get up out of here too, I'm trying to tell you. That's
Bro,
what
they
want
probably
you to
don't
know.
even know that, bro. We can't. They go cover us.
Oh yeah, we can. They got to.
But some people probably just so dumbed down to
Oh.
the point they don't even care about these niggas waking up.
We
They
gotta
know
go
it's
to that
What if
water,
they say?
bro.
What if?
Hey, I was just thinking about that. Like, I don't think they even care if we all wake up now, cause it's too fucking late.
Nah, bro. I think it's something special about black people, bro.
I know for a fact there's something special
It's
about
something
black
special.
people. To the point where if we wake up, it's slow for their body.
Yeah,
Like it ain't never
They
too
know
late
that.
for us to wake up.
they
you
know
know?
that.
Even if we was to all wake up in jail type shit, if we all wake up together type shit, if they got us divided, fighting amongst each other, that's the only way they gonna win type shit. If ever black people come together type shit, But this nigga Ab Soul got a album called Control System. Came out in 2012. Barack was about to get his second year of presidency, and that was when they thought the world was about to end. But it's like the album cover is the Tree of Life type shit, and it's the 7 chakras. 3 of your chakras got 2 sides. That's why the Tree of Life look like that type shit. But yeah, bro, he was talking about how they was censoring us, like we was losing our rights before our eyes, and we wasn't even realizing it. But the whole album is about that, bro. You feel me, bro? That shit is crazy, but what the fuck was we just talking about? I don't even remember what the fuck we were just talking about.
I remember the water.
If we all woke up.
Oh yeah.
Fucking woke.
Bro, we gotta put our minds together, like literally, bro. Some crazy shit gonna happen, bro.
He said, nah, I gotta play it right quick, cause the nigga went stupid. The nigga went retarded.
I mean, though, like, some crazy shit can really change y'all. You feel me, though?
He said, "Dear Barack, I know you just a puppet, but I'm giving you props." Ooh. That nigga was styling on Barack bitch ass in 2012. It wasn't popular to do that. He said, "I seen a picture of Hitler in a picture when Twin Towers dropped." Purple Urkel Datchalik. Listen to this nigga, bro. This nigga about to snap. He put the White House lights out today. P on your PhD or your AA.
Rock. I know you just a puppet, but I'm giving you props. You're lying to the public like it ain't nothing, and I just love it. I hope it don't stop. I don't give a damn, nigga, bang that block. I don't give a fuck, nigga, bang that Glock. I seen an image of Hitler in the picture when the Twin Towers dropped.
You got progress, you got Congress. Words is really sorcery, bruh. Pros versus cons. Progress versus Congress. Congress is literally the opposite of progression. You can't progress when you got a Congress. That's fucking crazy, shit. We did got a common enemy, though. I don't think niggas know that.
We got a common enemy, like black people, white people. For real, bro, I feel like the world would be a decent, like a really good place, bro. Like if black people was the main power structure, the world would be like peaceful. That's how I feel.
Yeah, I feel you.
Even
It'd
right
be
now,
fun. I feel like that bitch would be fun and peaceful.
even right now,
No, I'm talking like if the people never came into Egypt and stole all their shit, the world would be smacking. I feel like we would be turned up.
but this is the thing. What if we really not from this earth, and we was
Oh,
really
no.
never supposed to stay here?
They put us here to figure out how to fuck to get out of here. That shit be crazy. But I feel like we is the aliens though. I feel like we not from here, bro.
Or maybe just the more people, the more this shit keeps running. You feel me? Because they can't go.
The earth
Imagine
don't
those people,
produce
they got
us, bro.
We don't come from the dirt.
We don't. So something happened.
And that's the crazy, bro. They got people just believe this shit, and people don't even believe that shit. But if it came straight from the Bible, they just not gonna
You
challenge it.
literally don't come from me. Literally. That shit crazy.
But why do people think that women is a rib though?
Is it red?
But think about that, bro. That's the biggest lie. Like
It's
think
weird.
about it. They turned everything backwards. If they lied and everything that black people created, they made it seem like white people created it. Why wouldn't they lie and make you think men created everything that women did?
Yeah. That's what they doing, bro. That's what they doing. Telling you women.
That's the free
They
base.
started they
Trying to make it seem like women can't fuck till they married, or they not pure
They
no more.
dogging women. They used to dog women.
We be dogging women.
We still dog women.
And when you think about it, it's so crazy because the only way that the power structure can shift back in women's favor is if men allow it to.
You know it's bad because they were shitting on their own women. So like, something about women, y'all better recognize. I feel like
And they trying to eliminate women. They trying to kill them and sell their body part. That's a decrease in the population of women. You feel me? But shit, they trying to eliminate the black man for real.
Yeah.
They
Because we gotta protect them. Like, if we not there to protect them, it's over for them. That's what I'm saying. It's an attack on black people. Y'all gotta start thinking about the shit y'all doing. It's an attack on. They trying
when
to
you
kill
think
us
about
off,
black
bro.
people, we so focused on making money and spending money. Like that's damn near. What do black men get a thrill out of outside of making money and getting pussy?
Buying fancy shit.
Shoes and shit and all that.
Flexing.
But the knowledge that we've been stumbling across, like that shit that give you that same feeling.
No cap.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
that shit that
It's
you
knowing,
really supposed
bro.
to be looking
That's
for.
what it is.
And that's why they hide shit from us in the fucking books. You feel me? If you want to hide something from the black community, put it in a book.
Because after
We
high
not read.
school, bro, if niggas don't go to college, they don't learn no more, or they don't want to learn no more. Because they like fuck that shit. But no, bro, I like learning, but when you actually learning by yourself and like going on your own type shit, that shit way funner. That shit way more.
You learn what you want to learn.
Yeah.
They condition you to not like learning though, cause they teaching you a whole bunch of bullshit in school. Like, don't nobody care about this shit.
Niggas' favorite word is I'm not about to use this shit.
Yeah, like, and they really didn't use that shit. They would imagine if you was learning about some shit, niggas would have been in school. Like, nigga, I know how to flip shit
And you
now.
know, in like the white schools, they teaching them what they
Bro,
either what they slightly need to know or telling them exactly what they need to know.
nigga, if they would have taught me how to do, if they would have taught me that your credit score is important and how you can use taxes to your advantage, how you can use your credit score to your, nigga, I'd be running shit, bro. Eating shit up.
But they don't want us to know
They
that.
don't want you to know that.
It's a system, bro. They want you to go to college, go work for the white man, help the white man. Nah, I feel like niggas, like black people, we gotta make our own shit. Like again, like start a business. You gotta start a business, bro. That's how we gonna get out of this shit. Get rich. Everybody gonna get rich.
Bro, college really one of the biggest schemes, and it's crazy how many people just fall for that shit though. Like, I remember, like, the counselors always was on my ass, like, what you finna do, what you finna do. Like, nigga, I'm not going to college. Like,
Bro, even right now, bro, I tell family members, like, I'm not going back to school. Like, that shit's super dead. You feel me? But it's like an outrage to them. Like, and it's crazy you said people associate good and bad with certain shit. They associate good with school, they associate bad with not going to school and shit.
Right.
So, like, I'm automatically on the wrong path
Yeah,
if
you
I don't
are.
want to go back to school. Like, well, what are you doing? I'm worried about you. Like,
Exactly.
for what?
Nigga, I can't just work a little job and have my little fun.
And the sad thing is, the same people telling you to go to school can't give you no alternative. They not offering no other way to make money. Like,
They saying something.
yeah, they not telling you like, oh yeah, well it's really money in getting a trade, or it's really money in starting up a trucking business, or it's really money in, yeah, they not saying nothing like that. You feel me? They telling you school is the way. They not even telling you what to do after school.
They not even in school they damn self.
Bro. And that's the same thing with voting. Motherfuckers, you've been voting your whole life. You can't tell me one thing that you voted for.
Or how it helped you.
You can tell me who you voted for, but you can't tell me one policy that you voted. Yeah, I voted for Obama because this was his policy and that's how that was helping me. You ain't do that, bitch! You went out there and I'm voting for Obama because I think he's black.
Yo,
I'm almost certain he's black.
Almost certain.
Bruh.
They told me he's black, so they told me he's the first black president.
We never had a black president.
Never had a black president.
Never had a
2020, we still have not had a black president. Think about that. Now they trying to get Kamala Harris in there.
And they made motherfuckers feel so political because they went and voted. You don't know shit about politics. You don't know this shit fake. You don't know you participated in your own oppression.
No cap.
Stupid bitch. You trying to tell me, oh, you think you're so beastie because you wouldn't vote it. Or you're not voting. Bro, people be attacking me for not voting, bruh.
Bro, you don't even know, bro. I already know.
Bro, a bitch try to tell me, a bitch that don't know what she doing. Like, you don't know what you voting for. Well, you could break a voter down with what policy is you in favor of and what policy is that man that you voting for about to get you. That's how you break their body down. Because they break them down. People that vote are literally insane. I'm not even trying to be funny. If you vote, bro, if you vote every time that there's an election, you're insane.
And you really think you can change, bro?
And you think I'm trying to see you when I say you're insane, but the actual definition of insane is you. You think that this vote that you keep voting every single year or every 4 years is doing something. It ain't doing shit. It ain't did shit. And not only that, you trying to convince me that it's doing shit.
And it's fucked up too, because it's like, for one, they really can't explain it, but they want you to do. You know what I mean? It's like a weird thing that they into. It's not even like a.
And when you really think of it, bro, if it did do something for you, like that don't even mean that it's gonna do something for me. Cause like, for instance, college. People will tell you to go to college because they got a good job out of it, but I might not be going for the same field, or I'm black. So
The whole time the nigga they working for never went to college.
the whole time you
just
the
working
nigga
for
that you
him.
working for, son, and you just had to graduate and you was gonna get a job anyway. Like that's really all it be taking for niggas,
Well, for
bro.
real though, like people really don't think it'd be like that.
And it be just like that.
Exactly.
All these corporations, they got their money from slave money. That's how they got started.
Bro, we need reparations.
We do, because there ain't no disputing the fact that people that own slaves started corporations.
It's eating right now.
And
off
it gave
of
them
us.
that whole leg up off of eating off of us.
Okay.
And
That's
now
knowledge
you're
that could have been given to them. You feel me? They took that away from them. You gotta remember that too, though. They couldn't even pass that down to their kids. You feel me?
And they're never going to give it to us, because if we get that money, do something positive, and like start taking shit back, they gonna have to come
Bro,
fuck us up.
if they give us that money, bro, they gonna change the currency on us, bro. Where everything gonna
That
be
shit worth it.
$1,000, like.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have doubted. Because ain't no way they just going out here.
They
niggas
would
eating.
never
That's
do
what the
it.
whole system. That's why people used to be like, bro, you gotta at least play the game. But I'd be like, bro, the whole game is really designed to like not let niggas eat. And it's like it's fucked up to say that, but it's like, and if you is eating,
But it's the
because
truth
you
though. It's
propose
not even
bullshit,
fucked up to
like-
say that, bro. It's the truth, bro. And it's really like a division. It's like a dividing thing, because, okay, say we get rich one day, you feel me, and we gonna be successful one day, but we can't just stop fighting for the motherfuckers that don't got it and blame them for not having it. Like, and that's low key what black people that do get successful be doing. Like, oh, you can do this. These roads is out here to take. Like, Charlemagne and Joe Budden was beefing. Joe Budden was like, listen, I ain't fucking with Spotify because I don't own my shit. You feel me? They're making billions of dollars off of me. They don't even want to offer me 30% of that. I'm out of here. Charlemagne getting mad at him, talking about, oh, nigga, you should have took that. You don't know how to be professional. Like, you don't know how to be a slave? Nigga, you gotta know what the fuck you worth type shit.
For real.
You feel me? Like, you can't just be willing to accept the white man money just because that's the only money you gonna get, and just and forget about your principles and advise all your people to be the same mentality. Like, that's being a slave, bro.
Right. And not only is you getting a less percentage, you the one that's doing all the work. You know,
You're the one
they
that's
just
doing all the work, bro.
really just making it happen.
Facts.
That divide and conquer shit, really. Though. That's all it is.
And capitalism is one of the easiest ways to keep people divided.
Right. That's why right though. That's why I feel like black people will never unite, because you gotta understand how powerful the dollar sign is. You feel me? And white people know that.
And
Like,
we
I'll give you
we,
100,000.
we worship that shit. Facts, bro. Like, we think 100,000 is that.
No cap.
Niggas think 100, and you know what really fuck niggas up, bro? Niggas really think, I don't know why niggas be thinking this, but I don't know why, but niggas think like, if I get 100 bands, I'm turning that to $1 million. Like, niggas really be thinking that's just that, like that.
Yeah, you got work. You
Nigga,
know,
You
100
gotta have the
bands.
houses, you feel me?
Niggas hit 100 bands and be closer to getting to zero than they is to getting 150,000.
you gonna go buy all types of dumb
You about
shit.
to buy all type of guns. You don't know
Crazy.
how to invest your money.
Yeah.
You never
You
learn.
didn't learn it. You just got 100 bands.
You just gotta
You gotta
100 bands.
learn that shit. That's why learning is important, bro. You gotta,
And like
It's
people
a lot
do
to
is
learn.
they gonna go try to get some hood clout or something like that, get their ass robbed.
get their ass robbed or smoked.
Take a picture with the bread. Well, once you get a substantial amount of money, it's like it's doing more harm than good to post that money.
Exactly.
It's not doing no good for real.
No good.
Well,
Because
shit,
when
rappers-
niggas see that, you don't understand
rappers-
that's gonna change a nigga's mind. When you see a regular ass nigga with 200,000,
Facts.
that's instant. Like,
Like you ain't changed nobody's mind. Oh yeah, you got it. Cause even if a motherfucker think you got it from the picture and you don't got it, what was the point? What's the point of that, bruh? It's really crazy how programmed we is to wanna show
that
raw
goes straight
shit.
back to hip-hop,
it
bruh.
goes straight back to hip hop though. They infiltrated our shit,
Yup, they infiltrated that shit.
and that's like it's low key.
That's when the money comes.
That's what it mean though. Like I think we was talking about this before. Like selling your soul is not always in the contract. Motherfuckers don't always realize they doing that. But choosing to participate and choosing to be a face in hip hop, which is a corporation which is directly, you feel me, negatively affecting our community. Choosing to be in that shit is like damn near selling your soul type shit. Cause they gonna ask you to do some shit. It's not choosing to sell your soul just off the rip just by being a musician. But they gonna finesse you. They gonna ask you to take weird poses. You don't realize what you're doing. Hey, put this skirt on right quick. We gonna give you 10
Yeah,
bands.
you was talking about the stylist and shit.
Yeah, but the stylists do your niggas don't know. 80% of the stylists, hairdressers, makeup artists, gay.
Yup.
No offense to the LGBTQ community, but that's where the style be coming from a lot of the time. They don't got no problem telling you to put some shit on that's controversial.
Oh, God.
So if somebody tell them, hey, we need them to, cause we got this, you feel me? Say they got a satanic worshiping agenda, but they need you to do some homosexual shit to get that agenda across.
Hey, them niggas doing something strange for a piece of change. Like literally.
Facts.
Yachty, he done did something strange for a piece of change. Who else did something strange for a piece of
Shit,
change?
the baby, they made that nigga do a freestyle in a diaper.
they made the baby do a lot of weird shit.
We gotta make a segment called Strange for a Piece of Change.
But it's a lot of shit, bro. They even got my nigga Trippie Redd doing like some little hangman pose. You feel me? And it's like
He got that little shirt on.
Yeah.
I think
bro.
I
Yeah,
really showed
Chanel
me
fit.
Cardi B. She was in a full devil goddamn costume.
I ain't gonna beat you. Every single girl, bro. Watch every single girl's R&B artist, pop artist. Watch all their videos. Katy Perry, I seen her do that shit. I seen Nicki Minaj do that shit. I seen Rihanna do that shit. I seen Beyonce do that shit. I seen Taylor Swift do that shit. It's a fucking ritual at this point. And it be that mask on their face too that you seen that shit
What?
that went across. Did she have a helmet or something
Cardi-
on?
you talking
Or
about
she
Cardi
had
B?
like a head thing on? Yeah, Cardi B.
Like a
Yeah, she
horn.
did.
Yeah, but they either be having a horn or they have like one horn or like two horns type shit, or they just have like a headdress on. You feel me? But they always trying to look demonic, bro. And it's like that got at this point. And remember that what was that? The code for Saturn, the double X's or some shit. They said you see it all the time. Like you see it in the fence structure and
Is it the helix?
it might have been
Double
a
helix, is it?
Yeah, that might have been what it is type shit. But it was just a little code type shit. But that's checkered floors, like that's all over the place, bro. Like it go back to duality. Remember dude stuff, that's where I learned it from. But it's like it all go back to duality. Yeah. A man try to play a female role
And all that shit just to like get you to like engage with it, like just to,
even
like,
if it make you
about
think
it.
of even if it make you think conspiracy shit, you engage with it.
God, that's where
They
they
got you.
taking your energy.
Yeah. You about to go stream this shit, you about to go view
Hold
it.
on,
Subconsciously you picking up all of this shit. You feel me? And people don't realize that's how you get programmed so much. Imagine if you knew, and not only, okay, we know that 90% of a motherfucker is subconscious. So they just picking up hella shit through their subconscious. Only 10% of their life they really focused on. If you know that and know how to manipulate that, and you the one that's making these programs for Instagram and shit, like the nigga that made this, he made it so I swipe open and go straight to Instagram, bro. That's how they made that shit, bro.
Okay.
You feel me? And now when I see motherfuckers see a like and they get a biochemical is released when they get that. You feel me? Like that's how they can really program you, like really get you hooked, and you don't even know you're addicted to Instagram before you know it.
Yeah.
Like bitches, bro, I guarantee you don't even have to take their phone. If you just lock Instagram from their phone, they might like go through withdrawals or something. Real shit.
No, I feel you.
They wouldn't know what to do with
Nah,
their
That's
life.
really their main source of
This
like.
how I noticed an addiction though, cause I had it deleted for like the past week or so, but like when I first deleted it, like the first few days, like, cause I would move the app just so I wouldn't like click it all the time. I would swipe down, and it usually be like on the top for me, and I could just click it. I would swipe down, like think I'm going to Instagram and
Yeah.
Snapchat right there, and I'll do it
Shit,
again a little
yeah.
bit later, like think I'm about to go to Instagram, but not really thinking like, well, I keep trying to go to
Like
Instagram.
yo, it's like muscle memory now type shit.
I deleted that shit.
But that's
that
crazy.
shit crazy.
Yo, muscle memory, bro. It's hella times I be on my phone, bro. No notifications. I'm just boom, boom through the apps, bro.
Jugging, flowing. That's
through the
flowing.
apps, not doing no notifications. I done
Flowing.
been through Snapchat 3 times in the past 10 minutes. But your head, bro. Think about that, bro. Imagine if you was doing a case study and you got 10 motherfuckers just on their phone. They don't know you doing a study, and they really just on their phone though, like. And imagine you got their screens pulled up too to really see what they doing, and motherfuckers is not doing nothing. But just going through
Yeah, most
that.
of the time ain't no real purpose. Most of the
Bro.
time you on there, you ain't posting nothing. You
Bro, I was
just
talking to this girl, bro.
looking.
I'll be telling girls they in the Matrix now. I was talking to this girl, bro. She was really trying to justify having 20 hours of screen time.
20 hours.
One day?
A day?
Oh.
No, you lying. You lying.
I
Oh my
swear.
god.
That's 4 hours off your phone. That's
Bitch!
That's enslavement, bro. That's enslavement.
Did you smoke?
What?
Bitch slept like him.
She fell asleep
Bitch
on her
slept
phone.
like him. My brother was still going.
My shit hit every Sunday. I hit 4 hours and 20 minutes for the week though. For the week.
Bro, my shit be at 8 hours.
My shit, yeah, my shit be like 10 hours.
7, 8.
My shit
my
was
shit
like that.
10.
I just got a job.
I'll be having 8 sometimes, but I'll be at the crib all day.
Yeah.
So it's like I could see
Yeah.
if I had like 13 or something like.
Or
That's
you get
crazy.
20, bro. What the fuck?
That's crazy.
20
That's your
hours.
whole day.
Hell no.
What are you doing? You're not even drinking water.
Like, bro, what is you like? How much? Like,
You are artificial intelligence at that point. You done soaked up so much shit, GMO'd your body, programmed your body, like all this fake shit. You double tapping all the fake booties, all the fake food, all the fake birds and shit. They be coming up with new ass animals all the time on social media. You notice that social media the only place new ass animals be popping up and doing shit. They GMO shit for one, and then they just added in pictures and shit like. This shit just a game for motherfuckers now.
It's
bro.
gonna be
Bro,
some
no cap,
point.
bro. Niggas make money off this shit.
Niggas is back making money off all you. I see you put in that new shit
Man.
on Instagram. My daughter was hooked on that shit. Like
think-
motherfuckers really got going to
I
think
think
that.
at some point we gonna be like able to like virtually or some shit like go on to them apps like social media apps like but we like a virtual character or something just walking around in a virtual world or some woozy shit gonna happen. That gotta be like the next level to this shit.
Bro,
I
low
feel you,
key,
bro. That's what niggas
somebody
do.
came up with the
VR.
theory that the internet is another dimension.
I believe that shit.
I believe that shit, bro.
Cause like when you enter that shit, it changes your life,
Bro, it's like a web, ain't it? It's really
Bro.
a web, bro.
No cap. It's crazy. That's what it's called. Spells,
That's
bro.
what I be trying to say.
God.
It's crazy, hell, bro. You in a fucking web, you caught in the web. You stuck in the web. That shit.
And it's like you like a general now, cause it's like so much people that's getting stuck now, and now like I've been stuck, so now it's like you like an OG, but you still stuck though. You know what I mean?
But
you like out here hacking this shit.
Yeah, it's like you getting beastier at it though. Like, nah, I got your done. You don't know what this shit really about for real.
Don't know it one bit,
Bro, but that's crazy. Remember Spy Kids, bro?
Oh,
Yeah,
That's
right,
exactly
yeah.
what this nigga talking about, bro. They was in the game, big ass thumbs coming
Yeah.
out, beating their
Right.
bodies up and shit. Niggas, George
When was
Lopez
that?
is in the game and
Was
shit.
that before this shit?
This was way before this shit. Nigga, Junie's granddad couldn't see, couldn't walk, couldn't nothing. He came to the game and was that nigga. Was he not Thanos in the game, bro?
That's how these niggas.
Shit, bro.
That's exactly how social media got these niggas feeling, bro.
Bro,
This shit is crazy.
and that's how it's gonna start. They gonna be like, boom, we can make your body see again. We can make your body walk again. All you gotta do is hop in the game.
Yeah.
Don't even know they fucked up your vision. They been fucking up your vision.
They done hacked you. Look, they done made us
Stuck in that bitch. Don't even know how long you been in there.
Mind you, they collecting so much data from you. If you was to really hop in a virtual reality, now they got your insides, they got your red, they got everything. You feel me? They can synchronize that shit, like download that shit on a fucking membrane. If you just hop in the game or whatever in a virtual reality, that's probably really how they making clones type shit. They got all your characteristics downloaded on a little flash drive or whatever. You feel me? And
They definitely got your interest.
they
Bro,
got
you know
all
what's
that
crazy?
shit. Bro.
But that's actually what what the internet is. Like the internet, like like the web, like you catch this shit.
Planet, internet,
Ooh.
planet, internet,
Damn.
planet. As above, so below. There's some shit. It's some
Bro,
I
shit.
tell you about these words.
That's what I'm saying,
Bro,
bro.
y'all gotta look into these
They
words.
casting
bro.
spells on your body. You casting spells on your own body.
Just speak.
So like, the internet really against us, bro. And that's what like Wally, like all that shit was trying to tell us. But like we
Even the government
God.
govern your mental. This shit really all mind control.
Government.
That mean mind control. You can't tell me government don't mean mind control.
These words alone is mind control.
Yeah, it's all mind control type shit.
And think about like the monks and shit, like they knew that, so like that's why they could be like in the codes and not get cold. You feel me? They could stand on hot ass rocks and not feel
They
it.
know
Like,
you create your reality.
and they just knew. It's like I don't know what they knew or like how to like detach or
Like,
something.
it's some way to detach from your
Yeah,
body.
it has to be, bro.
If you
and I feel that's what
really
they
know,
guarded.
if
Like,
you
if-
really create your reality though, like, and you just, bro, that's crazy though.
If you but truly believe certain shit, your body gon' like do or believe it too type shit.
It got to.
Yeah, don't got no
Because
choice.
certain thoughts make you release certain chemicals. Like,
Yeah.
bro, if something pop into your head, like say you remember some food in the refrigerator. Don't that
Yeah,
thought make
exciting.
you happy though?
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
cap,
shit.
bro. It's crazy. Cause like sometimes like you for real though, like
Big eat. Big eat, no longer starving.
Get home that
you
bitch.
thought you ain't had
gone.
shit, and then you be
Nigga,
like, oh wait, I forgot.
Your body was in there aching, bruh. It uncreased. Look, your body go from crease to uncreased.
You
That's
forget.
really how like
you forget,
bro, you'll
like,
find like a computer
little
though,
shit
like it
get
stores
hurt.
information, like and like when you in need, you gonna go back and look for that shit. Like, hold up. Oh yeah, I got some cheeses in the fridge. Like, bro, I got some
Bro, no cap though. That's fucking crazy how we work like that, bruh.
That's what
That really mean that you can think your reality. If a thought can make you happy, that mean that you can think your reality. If one thought can be that power and give you energy, you what, bro? That's crazy, bro. That mean if you wake up and be like, boom, and you really feel it though, like, oh, I got some money in Europe that I gotta go get. But you really feel it like it's there.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to Europe.
Yeah.
If I really got on my mind, nah, it's $1 million in Europe that I need right now. I know where it's at. And I really believe that, like, yeah, I really believe that there's some food in the fridge.
But you got, in order to really believe it, you gotta know how you gonna get to
you
it.
got to know, yeah.
So if you get, like, if you
And
plan
that's
it
the
out and
thing,
get to it, you're
bro.
gonna get that shit.
That's the one piece of the puzzle we missing. Cause like, boom, okay, you seen the food in the refrigerator, so that's why you believe in that food being there.
Yeah, you
That
know
food
it's
don't
there.
gotta be in there though. Like everything in you could, cause you seen it in there 12 hours ago. But that don't mean somebody ain't went in there and ate that. And you done went in there and something that you thought wholeheartedly was in there ain't in there type shit.
You hurt.
So it's just that one thing of knowing that it's there.
Yeah.
But that's the one piece of the like how can you train yourself to like
equate that to all like
like
to whatever you really want. Though.
yeah, without having already seen
That's
it
where
or something.
meditation come in.
That's where meditation come in.
but that's like literally manifestation for real though, like feeling like you already got the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you really gotta make it a habit or like a lifestyle. Like you gotta make it a habit of like telling motherfuckers like, yeah, I am worth $1 million.
Bro, I be telling myself I'm rich, bro.
I be trying to talk different from money, but I be trying to stick on that same shit, bro. Like I got all I need, and you feel me?
Cause it's like even though, cause this like it's really much more than money though. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of people don't understand. Cause like even if you like some regular ass niggas, even if your ass did get 200,000, like that shit either gonna get scraped from you or your ass getting murked for it. Like we just
That's
said.
why I say
like,
rich. I
bro,
mean like
it's just
college
like-
wise.
Yeah, I know, but no, I'm just saying like, but it's like with the money, like great power, great responsibility. You know what I mean? You gotta know what to do with that money. You gotta like have certain qualities for it before you can even. And that's why I feel like it's really that's like oppression and shit like that. It be happening to happen. Like it gotta be some people that's down because like you know what I mean though.
In order for their system to work, it definitely gotta be poor people and it gotta be two sides type shit.
Right.
What was I just about to say though, bro? I was just about to say something off of what you said. Oh, people get money, bro. This is what's fucked up with like associating shit with good and evil, because it's like you could think of something as both type shit. Like people, this is what's sad, but it's a perfect example. People see Baphomet and just know what people done told them about Baphomet, so they automatically think that's the devil or that's satanic, but you don't know shit about Baphomet for real. You got to do some research on that. That could have started out as something good, or it could have been for a good, you feel me, had a good meaning, and then it was changed and made the face of some bad shit. Like, but we don't be knowing that shit, so it's like people equate money with power or success or riches, but really they about to go take that money and all they know how to do with it is flex with it on Instagram or. Like you so limited to the life that you live, and you 20 hours worth of Instagram. What you think you gonna do with?
Looking at what other niggas.
That shit gonna go to 23.
But if you got $200,000 and you spend 20 hours on Instagram, they fuck around. Listen, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. Instagram know that you got 200,000. Oh, bet it's gonna be
like everything you like popping up.
200,000 ads. You ain't gonna see one of your friends. You in Instagram jail as long as they see you got 200. Nah, you're done. Get straight ads.
So we taking all 20 of them hours from you. We taking all 20 of them
You
thousands
need
from you.
200,000.
But what if like being oppressed and broke get like embedded in our DNA or certain niggas' DNA to where the point
No,
where
it is,
niggas
bro.
don't even care to even hustle or get a bag. You know what I mean?
I think it is like that with niggas, bro.
Like
It's
it's
just lacking
just
traits.
in their DNA. That's fucked up.
Bro, rappers be having friends that's like just junkies them or groupies them. They're like, this nigga pop 1,000 beans a day. You don't work. Every time we go to the mall, you need me to buy you some shit. Like, if I'm successful like that,
You can't be around
you
it.
can't be
Yeah.
around me. Go ahead. To kick you out. But that's crazy. Like even motherfuckers with money still don't have a grasp of. Like money don't open your mind and shit. For
That's
real.
what I'm saying. Yeah, so you can still be a goofy with some money.
And that's what's fucked up. People associate money with good shit because it's like, therefore you subconsciously associating a good life with having a large amount of money. And
That'll fuck you up.
right, because by doing that, now you associating your life with a bad one. Like you basically thinking of your life as a bad life because you don't have the money that you think of as successful type shit. And your whole life you going through thinking money equals success and no money equals no success when money don't mean shit type shit.
Right, you forgetting about the traits you want to ask for them, bro. That's
Yeah, you forgetting about morals, you forgetting about standards.
Knowledge is success.
Facts, bro. That's the only like, and then people wonder why they don't get no type of satisfaction about giving away money. Don't nobody care if you give $1,000 away and you worth $1 million. Like,
Right. That's why everybody that give away money gotta let everybody know they give away money. Like,
because that's the only satisfaction you gonna get, and they still don't get no satisfaction from it. Like niggas don't even know how to give away, bro. Niggas be walking around throwing money in the air and shit, like, and then having one of their team members record it. Like, bro, you ain't supposed to do that, bro.
Bro, that shit goofy as hell.
That shit oofy.
Or it's just like, yeah, do some make some long ass posts and shit. It's like,
Bro, passing knowledge off feel way better than passing knowledge off. Sometimes feel like you gave a nigga too much money type shit. Like,
no cap, bro.
You
It's
gave
like,
him
yeah,
the tool to go get some money.
Yeah,
That's more than enough.
like
money.
I could give you some water, or I could give you a fountain. Like, the fountain is the knowledge though type shit. That's what create money type shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Keep, bro,
That shit was
that money, that water, that flow.
Whoa.
But that shit really crazy for real.
Crazy as hell.
Bro, we should write a book, the ST book. The nasty book. But look, it's gonna be the nasty book, but it's gonna be STB in the middle type shit. It ain't gonna be no Y right there. It's just gonna be nasty B type shit.
Nasty B, that's
Yeah,
nasty book.
the nasty book. But that bitch is gonna be like a fucking. Bro, we gotta do a Guy Code series too. We gotta, bro. Damn, bro.
Bro, this just the beginning, bro. We gonna do some shit.
My mind just exploded with some crazy. We gotta do that Guy Code shit though, for sure. Not even a Guy Code. We gotta just lay down some like laws type shit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I feel like niggas get too
Like some secrets to
comfortable.
success type shit.
One secret, niggas get too comfortable. Stop getting too comfortable. You shouldn't be too comfortable.
Niggas be too complacent.
Way too comfortable.
Bro, niggas be comfortable as hell though. Like, and it's like, it's crazy because like the spot you comfortable in is, I be like,
It don't be the good spot
Yeah,
to be
I be
comfortable
like,
in,
you
bro.
fried,
Like,
like-
how the fuck is you comfortable?
somebody need to murder
Bro,
these
the
bitches.
reason I realize like everything is really infinite, bro. Like you could look at it like money too. Like the more money you make, the more money you realize that you ain't made yet. Type shit. Like you make $1 million, but you like damn $1 billion. Way more than this. Like, it's the same with knowledge. Like the more you find out, the more you realize you don't know yet. Type shit. And it's probably the same. Like that's probably a consistent thing with everything in life. Like everything is infinite. You just don't know that type shit. The more you find out, the more you realize you don't know yet either type shit. Space probably infinite.
For sure.
Like where the fuck do space stop?
Where the hell did it start? Well, I mean, I guess they got theories. Where did it start?
But it's just
That's
so
some
much
deep
questions.
ass shit.
That's all I'm saying.
That's
It
like
be
the ocean.
that shit
And that's
just fuck
really
you up,
Exactly,
like,
bro.
it's like,
Niggas gotta admit that they don't know. Like, you don't know. So
Yeah.
go find something. Like, figure something out.
and you can't be just like you said, you can't get comfortable because you know that you don't know type shit. You can't be comfortable not knowing type shit.
because bro, what if all this programming and like say like we really could like swim underwater and shit, but like what we really do is we kill ourselves though with that thought that we not supposed to be doing.
Facts. And that go back to how they genetically raped us. I'm saying genetically raped. I ain't saying genetically finesse or none of that. They genetically raped us. And it's like if we similar to reptiles, what if we had more similarities to reptiles? You feel me? Is amphibians reptiles?
I think they're the same group.
They gotta be like the same shit, but they probably not the same.
Cause I remember it's like amphibians and reptiles, so I don't know if they're like in the same group. I think it's like the amphibians because they warm blooded or something like that, and then the amphibians are cold blooded, something like that.
You said the what amphibians?
Yeah, wait, what is it? All right, reptiles is cold blooded, I think, and the
Oh,
amphibians
okay.
is warm blooded, I think.
I don't think they said they're distantly related. But that could be some shit. You feel me? Frogs and shit. Them bitches probably wasn't even around yet. Amphibians might be some GMO shit. I know for a fact little dogs and shit is GMO'd out. You wasn't around when them dinosaurs was up. You just
Bro, cats and dogs, like, I don't get them. I don't get where the fuck they came from. I know they say like from lions and tigers, but I don't know, bro. It's like, how the fuck is they conditioned to like be your pet? Like, I don't know. That shit weird to me.
Crazy as hell, bro. It's like I heard the dog in Latin is called Canis Major, and it's like it means like keeper of the underworld or some shit, or something like that. Or like, and that's why they have him as like a hellhound, like a little pet. Like, I think it's
Shit, bro. Even them shits is probably. See, like even saying dog, like I know dog was a creative word. I know it was.
God backwards.
Yeah. And it's like they try to call dog man's best friend or some shit.
Yeah.
Like we created your best friend. We GMO'd that bitch, and now he's your best
But I
friend.
know cats been here since way back then, though.
Yeah, those sphinxes and shit, them is real. But some cats is probably GMO type shit. It's a lot of shit that's GMO out this bitch. I forgot what just made me think about that shit. All the fucking amphibians is probably GMO. And they probably was like, we spliced a reptile with an insect or something. Insects might be GMO type shit. They spliced some shit, you feel me, like with a fish. Spliced a reptile with a fish, boom, we got a nasty ass frog. Bro, but that's crazy. I don't think frogs is GMO because the frog slime off their back, that's the ayahuasca. You ever heard of that?
Damn, for real. That's
That's
wild.
how they get that?
Yeah,
They
bro.
lick
Oh,
That's why niggas lick
that's
toes.
oh,
That's crazy.
hold on, bro. They gotta be reptiles because that's another similarity we got with reptiles. They naturally produce ayahuasca. We naturally produce DMT. Ayahuasca just DMT in a fucking, you feel me?
Oh,
So
That shit
maybe
is
we is
fucking-
amphibians. 'Cause I think amphibians is warm blooded and like our shit's like 98 point.
And we might have been
Like,
able to
like
live in
settlers.
water. But you know it's underwater civilizations. That's real shit. Like in Japan, it's a whole ass pyramid underwater.
I heard about that shit.
Yeah.
I don't think it was Japan, but I heard it from. I think I heard it like. I
Maybe.
heard it was like Atlantis, like it was a real place though.
Yeah, Atlantis is a real place. I don't know where that's at.
I forget what it said.
What
They said that was a whole city.
They sunk.
Oh yeah,
That was a whole village.
Underwater.
Underwater.
Around. Hold on. I thought they sunk them. They ain't sink.
Atlantis, they might have sunk.
No, that's something else, ain't it?
Yeah, it's two different ones I'm talking
Yeah.
about. 'Cause
Atlantis
Atlantis, they
was-
said
yeah.
that might have sunk or it might have just been an underwater civilization. But I know it's a pyramid in Japan, that bitch underwater type shit.
Some fishy shit.
Imagine if it was a motherfucker so big, he could just stand in the ocean type shit.
That bro, that nigga be big as hell.
That'd
That'd be
be
hard
big
though.
ass nigga.
Think if I grabbed some crazy ass shit from the bottom of the ocean or something.
Yeah,
What
but
the
man,
hell,
Build,
bro?
build sand pyramids like this, sit down and shit.
man, I'll build some shit in the water. I'll sit down in them.
Hell yeah. Sure.
What if it's 100-foot body at the bottom of the water? Something stupid at the bottom of the water.
But like that's crazy how long that cause you guys said like it'd be hard just to get your ass out that bitch though if you that damn big. You know what I mean? You know, like
that would be some shit. Imagine a tall ass nigga like that and he fast as shit. You can't even shoot that nigga.
You can't do shit to that.
That nigga is about to beat your body. He about to do your body
bro, that
crazy.
nigga might fuck around and step on you now just doing some accident.
Yeah, like really use your body like some scissors or something. Like really do your body crazy.
Bro, but that's crazy. Okay, like that would be hard though. Like you could really grab some shit at the bottom of the ocean. But like, what if there's some crazy shit at the bottom too? Though.
That's
Start
what be
attacking
making me
nigga.
think like we is like in a simulation and it's like somebody that's like
Playing with it.
Well,
yeah,
it's
can like
But it's literally unlimited possibilities to all this. It could be anything.
For real, you don't know what entities is out here jumping in these niggas' bodies. Like, you know,
That's why I don't put nothing past nothing. I consider it, think about it, and fucking with it.
We still recording.
Yeah, we can. We've been gone for a minute. We can close.
I say, roll wheel he. I can't believe this nigga Aaron Rodgers.
I got stuff else that I'm talking about.
I'm not gonna say that shit. Y'all niggas came crazy today. Y'all ain't even had no topics on y'all. Y'all just start pulling shit out y'all ass. I ain't gonna ask you for no topics no more. Alright, you freestyle about this bit. See, we might not need topics ever again for
But we can. But as we go, we gonna come up with like segments.
Oh yeah, we do gotta structure this bitch though. We do gotta structure shit to be able to make segments and shit. But yeah, man, that's all for you bitch ass bitches. We'll see you next time on Artificial and Big D.